AVR, today's best country.
Jason Blaine joining me here on the AVR Morning Show. And Jason, I got to ask, what have you been doing since you were here in the Annapolis Valley last summer?
We kept on touring after that. We had some more shows to do out west, and then I did a across Canada, I'll say across Canada from Ontario west tour this fall called the Run With Me Tour. And we did 18 shows. It was absolutely amazing getting to get out there across Canada and meet all the fans again. We kind of toured the east this summer, but then the fall was the rest of the country. It was great.
Now, when you were here in the Annapolis Valley, you and I had a chance to golf at Willowbank U-Pick Farm. How did you make out at Gord Bamford's golf tournament?
Well, you've seen me golf, so you know I'm amazing, right?
Yeah.
It was actually it was a lot of fun. First of all, I was just thrilled that Gord, flew me out for that, and I got to participate in that. It was an absolute blast. And how it worked was different people, business people and stuff from the community would buy, one of the artists to play on their team. And so it was really cool. This guy is actually a very good golfer, and we played best ball, of course. And there was about 8 people on our team, and I played pretty well that day. We played my ball almost as much as we played his. It was really fun. Nobody was more surprised than me. But it was a lot of fun. It poured rain all day, but we still had a blast.
Now, Jason, you're involved in the Standing Strong and True song. How did you get involved with that tune?
It came down through the producers of the song. I guess Tom McKillop. I go way back with Tom McKillop, who co-wrote the song and is co-producing the song. He produced one of my very first singles out to country radio called That's What I Do back in 2003. So I was quite honored that he thought of me to be amongst many of the artists on this fantastic, really powerful, moving song. And I was just really thrilled to be a part of it. I got to sing the second line of the song, which just meant the world to me to be a part of it.
I know myself, I'm a PMQ brat. My father was in the Armed Forces. Do you have any ties to the Armed Forces at all, Jason?
I do. You know what? I'm from Pembroke, Ontario, and folks that know, that's 15 minutes down the road from CFB Petawawa, the largest military base in Canada. And so many of my friends after high school decided to join the military and have been serving. Some of them have been to Afghanistan 2 or 3 times, and I actually recorded a special song on my record called Heroes just before this record came out back in April. And I put that song on the record not to have it be a hit song or maybe even go to radio or anything like that. I just put it on there to say thank you to them. So I was extra thrilled whenever this thing came along for the Standing Strong and True. I definitely wanted to be in every way I can, any chance I get, to say thanks for them. The line in the song that I get to sing is I can see the faces of my friends. It's the perfect line for me because when I sang that line, I really can. I could picture all my friends that are back home that have been to Afghanistan and then back, luckily.
On your Facebook site, there's tons of comments about the song. That's got to feel good to get an instant reaction from your fans.
It's great to see that. I consider it patriotism, too, when folks comment on the song or just feel a sense of pride in Canada and thankfulness to all the men and women for what they've been doing. I know that it's hard on the soldiers to go away from their family and their kids, but it's hard on the families back home, too, the wives or dads that have to stay back home and be away from their loved ones for so long. So it's great when people acknowledge that online, and I think it's a wonderful thing. It's a great networking tool for people to express their thanks.
Now, what was it like recording with all those big superstars? That must have been a lot of fun that day.
It was great because it was a very little studio out in Edmonton during Country Music Week, and so we were all kind of in and out of there. We saw each other, for 5 or 10 minutes here or there as we were coming and going, doing our part. So it was really great to see everybody, and I'm glad it worked out that way, and it wasn't just kind of somebody went in one day and did their part by themselves. It really felt like a very collaborative effort that way.
Here we go, Fast and Furious 5. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Favorite cartoon as a child?
The Simpsons. It's still my favorite cartoon.
The must-have pizza topping besides cheese?
Definitely got to have the green peppers and bacon. I'm Canadian. What can I say?
If you could interview anybody in the world, who would you interview and why?
President Obama.
Oh, yeah? Is he an influence on you?
I just think it's just the coolest. I would ask him what that feels like to be the first African-American president. I've just been in awe of that, like the Brad Paisley song, Welcome to the Future. I just think it's just wonderful.
A musical instrument that you can't play that you wish you could?
Piano.
Really? Now, here's a holiday question for you. When does Jason Blaine do his Christmas shopping?
December 24th.
Thanks for being on the show, Jason. I appreciate it.
AVR, today's best country.